Happy Veterans Day. My name is Zach Clayton, President and founder of Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PAC channels. We're going to dedicate this day, as we should, as we're hoping all of you are, to our veterans. First thing we're going to be talking about is Fob Rush. There are so many things that Fob Rush can do. We've mentioned Fob Rush in many, many shows. You've met Brian with me before. We've talked to him, and we're thrilled to have him back again. We're going to be talking about their new GoFundMe page and all the things that this forward operating base is going to accomplish. It's also going to be talking how you can help. But we're going to be starting this show with a video telling you what Fob Rush is. So we will be right back with Brian Gibson. Please enjoy this video.
Said I do swear to fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam to learn the horror of war in far-off foreign lands. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees. You walked through hell just to find your way back home. But it's all changed and nothing's the same. You feel alone. Don't give up. Don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace, there is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy feels your every flight, lay your burdens down and of Christ. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eyes and arise. Sometimes it seems the easy way would be the very thing to take your pain away, but you have yet to follow through, 'cause in your heart you know that's not what you should do. The memories that haunt you in your sleep, the friends you lost that hurt you way down deep. Some days you have to fight the urge to just let go, but no longer you are stronger than you know. Don't give up, don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace, there is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy feels your every flight, lay your burdens down and feet of Christ. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the the eyes and rise and rise. You raised your hand, said I do swear to fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam to learn the horror of war in far-off foreign lands. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees.
Project Diehard would like to welcome you to Forward Operating Base Rush in beautiful McCann, Illinois. A luscious 20-acre piece of property with a 10,000 square foot building that once remodeled will house up to 12 veterans and their families to help them get back on their feet. Folks, this is where your $22 a month is going. Right here in the corner, you're going to see where the Veterans Ranch will have a 4-stall barn and provide equine therapy services to veterans and families staying at Forward Operating Base Rush. Around the pond, there will also be a playground, a generic classroom, a gym, and a pavilion where you can just relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Behind the pond are trails. There will be a retreat center that can hold up to 24 people for a weekend event. So if you would like to bring your veteran nonprofit out to Forward Operating Base Rush, we just ask that you do not charge the folks staying here for any services that you provide. Here's another beautiful overview of what you'll see when you come in to Forward Operating Base Rush. Whether you want to ride some horses, drop a line into the pond and catch some bass and bluegill, or just relax under the pavilion and enjoy the scenery and alleviate some stress that you might be having in your life, Project Diehard and Forward Operating Base Rush are here to provide those services for you and will be here as long as you need. We thank you for your time. God bless.
We are now joined by the president and founder of Project Diehard, Brian Gibson. Mr. Gibson, how are you doing?
Oh, brother, we're carry on with the fight. We're hanging in there. We're moving mountains, it seems, slowly but surely.
You guys are continuing to fight to get this up and running. Every day is a challenge. We know this. We're looking for somebody who can come in and understand that this isn't an overnight fix and that we need to get people engaged in what's going on. How much
Yes.
progress have you been able to make with the limited resources you've had?
Well, we are still trying to get an occupancy permit. We had our code meeting a couple months ago, and we're still working to get that up so we can start programs on File Brush. A veterans breakfast, peer-to-peer support groups, small gatherings. Are we anywhere close to being able to house our 12 single veterans and 2 veterans with their families? No. We have to raise about $800,000 to get to that point. But, there's still things we can be doing in the meantime. But we still have to meet code. We have to meet responsibilities, the electric bill, the water bill, insurance bill. Again, this is where we need people to step up and help out.
One of the biggest things that you guys are running into right now is, what, the opportunity to be able to do something outdoors, such as what you guys were able to do with Hope Stock. We're now past that season, so even doing something like a pancake breakfast outdoors is going to be a little bit, well, let's be honest, kind of difficult right now. Without people freezing their buns off. So you guys have started a GoFundMe.
Well, actually, we didn't start. This came about, and this is where we really need people's help. We have a fundraiser out called the Giving Tuesday File Brush Kickstarter. A patron has set a challenge to us, and it's a great thing. If we can raise $11,000 by November 29th, Giving Tuesday, they will match an additional $11,000.
Wow.
So by the end of November, we could have $22,000 sitting in the coffers, so we can finalize the code and we can start doing these programs. But we have to raise all 11,000. We can only use GoFundMe and our Facebook page to raise these funds. Everybody goes, well, why can't you use others? Well, with an offer like that, I didn't ask. They said, these are the rules.
yeah.
I went,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's like going, well, that's not fair. You're going to give us $11,000, but you're going to tell us how to raise the money? Come on. No. So, yeah, I don't.
Well,
I don't
it's totally fair. Okay. When people don't come out from the woodwork like this, okay? But this is their test to us and our supporters and your supporters and JR supporters and anybody out there that cares about a veteran's life. This is just the taste of what they could be doing for our mission. But, this is our sweat equity. This is what we have to do to prove to them that, we're in this fight. We're in it to win it. But we need help doing that. We need to raise $11,000 by November 29th. Now,
now, this is, please
go ahead.
Continue. Right now, this is kind of a perfect time to start doing this because we are in the season of giving. Okay. We're in the season of thanks. Who deserves thanks more than the people who have committed to serving this country? Let me answer that for you. No one deserves more thanks, no matter if peacetime, conflict time, no matter what. No one deserves more thanks than those who have lifted their right hand to give that, to swear to protect our country. They did this not knowing what was going to happen. Let's be honest here. It's not like these are the most stable times we've ever lived in. So this is kind of one of those times that this is so important because fob rush is so much more than just housing.
Oh, it's going to be. Yeah, Fob Rush is a quaint, quiet place where a veteran can come. We're bringing in JR and the Veterans Ranch for equine therapy. We're bringing in other nonprofits for employment, skill training. It's just going to be a beacon of light for veterans in our region right now. This is our first facility. Okay, we cannot go anywhere else until we get this one built. We have to work out all the ins and outs, all the programs, all the administrative things that run facilities like this. And then once this is built, then we move on to the next one, which will be in Pennsylvania. We had that discussion. It still hits me every once in a while. Sergeant Amy Quinn, one of my soldiers that lost her fight to the demon September 4th of this year. You know, she was 28 years old. Look, man, this has to stop. And our facilities are going to be a place where they can come and find hope.
The number, and we've been discussing this a lot this year. The number 22 is known by, the number 22 was a wonderful beginning, I guess, marketing tool that they were able to use to try to bring awareness to veteran suicide. But that number has more than doubled now.
Oh, yes. Look, the 22, right, is an easy number to remember. The veteran suicide rate fluctuates daily. Okay, it's double the 22 easily. Now we're coming into the holiday season. Experience has taught us that we're going to have a spike in this veteran suicide number. We do every year. It's the holidays, right? The wife has left the veteran. The husband has left the veteran. Their life has just gone to pot. Okay? It's the holidays. It happens everywhere. Not just in the veteran community, but everywhere the holiday suicide rate goes up. But a veteran is 4 times likely to die by suicide than a civilian. Okay, proportionally, we got a bigger problem in our neck of the woods, in our world. Less than 1% of this nation put on a uniform. So yeah, the
last statistic we heard, we were losing 47 veterans a day. 47 lives a day. Out of those, less than 1%. You do the math, and that's just, look, that's scary. It's not scary. It's a damn shame.
I quit doing the math on it, brother, because it depresses me.
Yeah.
It makes me angry.
Well, that understand. Very understandable, because Brian, the truth is and once again, those of you who have joined us before, you've heard this story before. Those of you who have not joined us before, welcome. And we are thrilled to be able to introduce you to Mr. Brian Gibson, because Brian fought that demon and he was able to succeed. There's not many. Look, there's not a lot of people who can say that. The demon takes their lives. Can you please tell us your story?
Again, brother, I did 26 years in the United States Army as a combat medic. I self-medicated with alcohol to the point where I had a 45 in my mouth. And then God saved my life. And after many, many hours, years, and months of prayer going, thank you, but Lord, I need something more. I need, I thank you, but I need more. You saved a wretch like me, but It's got to be more than doing church security here. Okay. We started in 2018, right after I got notified of a brother that I served with in combat, when his wife called me and says, "Doc, what do I do? He's hanging in the garage." That's when I said more had to be done. More has to be done. And not just more programs that are running, because those programs don't seem to be working. We're a twist on it, you know?
One of the twists that you guys are doing is one of the things that is so important, I think, and that twist is you guys are supporting families.
Yes, that came along to us about 4 years ago now. A veteran reached out, and I answer my phones if I'm not sleeping. Diehard's here for you. And he asked, "Do you guys help veterans?" And we do our best with what we have. And being a good NCO, I chased that rabbit down the hole. And we come to find out, now mind you, we got the veteran help. Okay. We help veterans. Whether it's we help it directly or we put it out there into the network, but we get the veteran help. This veteran, with a wife and 3 kids, was living in a minivan. 80% disabled, living in a minivan with a wife and 3 kids. That's when it came back to me, and I went to my board and said, "Hey, guess what? We're doing families." So yes, Bob Rush will house 2 veterans with their families for up to a year. If you want to sit and talk about the headaches of bringing children to a facility with insurance and regulations and stuff, set up a time. There's the email, contact me. But there's a lot behind the scenes that people just don't understand about running a nonprofit and facilities and all the nuts and bolts. This is why when they donate to us, it doesn't go to my wallet, it goes to the mission.
And your board, when you went to them, it wasn't an arms wide open thing because of those difficulties of bringing in children. Your board gave you a little bit of kickback. It's like, whoa, wait, do you understand how difficult this is going to be? Do you realize what this is going to cost? Insurance, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with what they were asking you, but you still stood. You still stood on your ground. You still said, "No, I don't care. This is what we're doing."
Yeah, again, the cost of things. My bean counters hit me up every week about my attitude on it. I don't care what it costs to help a veteran. If it's sound, if it's a need, right? If their therapy is underwater basket weaving, our only job is to figure out how to do it safely. That's it. We're here to help. Not sit on the big...
Nice?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if the only if it was underwater basket weaving that would take and put an end to this?
Oh yeah. But again, we don't take government money. And the reason is government money equals government rules.
Yep.
You tell me what is a recognized therapy. I haven't met one. So you can't say, you can't put a blanket over everybody.
Right. And unfortunately, a lot of times, and this is going down another rabbit hole that we don't want to get into too much, but a lot of times, the salvation that these government officials are able to come up with have to do with chemicals, and those chemicals are ruining just about as many lives as they're saving, right?
Oh, again, 10 pounds of titanium. Recovering alcoholic. I'm nice and polite to the VA every time they offer me a pain pill. I'm like, what part of recovering alcoholic with addiction issues don't you comprehend? I'll suck it up and drive on. Everybody goes, how can you do that? I have to.
Yeah. We want to show everybody real quick what this form right here, the Job Form app, can do to help support Bob Rush, Project Diehard. This is what this Job Form goes to. This is part of the Community Pay It Forward program. Okay, it's very, very simple. We ask you to go right here, communitypayitforward.us, verified partners. When you've got a shop, please go to communitypayitforward.us, verified partners. Search in there, see if there's anybody in there that can help satisfy your need, whether it's websites, whether it's somebody that you want to make sure that your website is ADA compliant, whether it's insurance, whether it's whatever it is. If you're in and if your business wants to be involved, let's get involved, because you can make a real difference to organizations all over the country like Project Diehard. But this is very simple. You find one of these partners who can satisfy your need, okay, whatever it is. If they can help you out, you shop with them. Then you come here. You take a photo of the receipt, or if they send you a receipt by email, you upload us the receipt right here. We send in that receipt to them, back to the company that you shopped with. Because we sent you to them, they're going to give Community Pay It Forward a referral award. The huge difference is that referral award is going to, 80% of that referral award goes to this man's organization right here. And all you got to do is give us your name. If you would like to dedicate this to somebody that you've loved, that you know, maybe somebody who's lost the battle, that I dedicate this receipt in the name of this hero. And then we will let everyone know that in the name of this person, this donation was made, or this purchase was made. Then we simply ask you for your address, your phone number, and if we can add you to the our email list, that way you can always know what's going on. Community Pay It Forward. You hit this little button right here, submit, and once again, 80% of whatever was given to us as a referral will go to help Brian continue his mission. This one right here is specifically for Project Diehard. So all you got to do is go to the Jot form that you can see right there on your screen. If you need to find that Jot form, reach out to us. We'll get it for you. Go to the mission partner and you can find it. Yes, Brian.
I just want to tell all your followers, look, it's because of companies like yours that we are able to carry on. The 80% of what you get back, we work with a lot of other companies too. You can go to our website, see our patrons. 80% is the highest number that we get back. Okay, so yeah, shop. You're going to shop anyway. Use Zach. Use Community Pay It Forward. I'm sure they got candles and incense and all that other stuff there that you're going to be buying for the holidays. Use Community Pay It Forward. use their partners. Their partners help Community Pay It Forward. Community Pay It Forward helps Project Diehard. Yeah, again, teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. One of the thing that I do want to bring up, and I was unable to do what Brian and I had talked about earlier because I was insanely busy during the video. But if you use this QR code right behind me, it goes to the Mall-in-One. And in that Mall-in-One, you've got the dollar store. And it's the dollar store that gives so much more. Every time you make a purchase from this dollar store, not only will a portion of the money that we get back go to organizations like Project Diehard, but you also get to choose one more mission that you choose to support. If it's Brian and Project Diehard, great. If it's a family who needs help, awesome. But every time you make a purchase from our dollar store, a portion goes to support our hero mission partners. So please remember that. Brian, you have something that you want to share with us real quick. You have, I'll leave it up to you. You have a screen share you'd like to give?
Yeah, go ahead, bring that screen share up.
Right, here we go.
Okay, this is on our Facebook page, Project Diehard 22. First, like, follow, share the page, but this is posted right up on our page. This is our Giving Tuesday. If we reach $11,000, we'll get an additional $11,000. As of right now, as we're looking at, we have raised 100 of 11,000. The GoFundMe was at 0 this morning, so we're still at $100 for 11,000. Share this out. Tell somebody about it. You might have that one person that could cut that one check or go to that donate button and say, here's $10,900. Boom, done.
This is something that they're not asking you. They're not asking everybody to give $100. They're not doing it. Give what you can. If every single one of us gave $10, $5, $11,000 would be gone instantly. And that would turn into $22,000.
Yeah, so true, brother. So true.
And let's just remember, look, we're not trying to stop at 22,000. 22,000 is going to be a drop in the bucket, but 22,000 is an amazing drop in the bucket. Please understand this. 22,000 is an amazing drop in the bucket. But it's only a beginning because there is so much good that can happen. But we need your help. So we're begging you to please go to facebook.com Project 22. Project Diehard 22, sorry. Go to projectdiehard.org, correct?
.org. Yep.
.org. Reach out to Brian. Reach out to us and we will connect you with Brian. Do what you can do.
If
don't hurt your family, but do what you can do. This is the time of giving, and we have got to support the number. Look, as Brian, you said it. You said a horrible thing beautifully. This is not something that's only affecting veterans, but damn, less than 1%. And we're losing 47 a day.
The numbers are the numbers. It's just going in the wrong way. Whether you give one time to us or you become that monthly patron, all I can say is thank you and God bless. People sometimes ask me, so do you know how much money you bring in from anybody? No, I don't. My accountant and my treasurer know your name and your number, what you gave. I don't get that. All I get is your name. So when I meet you at one of our volunteer days or an event we're doing, and you say, "Hey, I'm a proud patron," I can say, "Thank you and God bless." It's just, that's just the way I know how not to lift anybody up above another. Again, we're trying to bring back what it means to be a real nonprofit. I don't badge anybody else on how they run theirs, but that's not how we run ours. Our goal is 90% of every dollar touching the mission.
No. Brian, I want to thank you very, very much for joining me again. And we're going to put you guys are going to be our high spotlight video, and we're going ahead and run you guys as our spotlight a little bit longer, because this is such an important mission. We've got until the 29th.
Yep, the 29th.
With you look below me right there, that's where you need to go. $11,000, folks. That's not. It's it's not unreachable. You know, I mean,
brother, both you and I have seen $100,000 raised in one day for some very unique reasons.
Yeah. You know, look, you want to put something shocking to this, go to, and it says in there, go to Kickstarter and look at some of the money that goes on some of the most insane things in the world. You know, a pet cat that, you know, licks you. It got millions of dollars. Okay. And it's ridiculous, because this right here, we're talking about lives being saved. So go out, find your closest 11,000 friends. We've all got them on our phones, and say, hey, let's donate $1. You know, we're going to use it from JR. JR loves to say it. Give $1. It's time to give $1. So, you know, this is one of the things that we can do. My brother, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it very much. We're going to end this video the way that we began it. We are going to bring back up this interview. We're going to bring back up the video. We're going to play the video one more time, because there's so much information in it. Please take a look at this video, follow this video, and let's make sure that we can make a difference. This is the time of giving. Let's give. Once again, you've been listening to Brian Gibson, founder and survivor, and the founder of Project Diehard. Brian, thank you, my friend, and good luck.
Thank you, brother.
Oh my God.
You raised your hand, said I do swear.
This song is just awful.
To fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam.
Yeah,
Learned
just
the horror of war in far-off foreign lands. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees. You walked through hell just to find your way back home. But it's all changed and nothing's the same. You feel alone. Don't give up. Don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy fills your head with lies, lay your burdens down at the feet of Christ. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eyes, and arise. Sometimes it seems the easy way would be the very thing to take your pain away, but you have yet to follow through. 'Cause in your heart you know that's not what you should do. The memories that haunt you in your sleep, the friends you lost that hurt you way down deep. Some days you have to fight the urge to just let go, but no longer you are stronger than you know. Don't give up, don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy fills your head with lies, lay your burdens down at the feet of Christ. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eyes, and rise, and rise. Raised your hand, said I do swear to fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam to learn the horror of war in far-off foreign lands. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees.
Project Diehard would like to welcome you to Forward Operating Base Rush in beautiful McCann, Illinois. A luscious 20-acre piece of property with a 10,000 square foot building that once remodeled will house up to 12 veterans and their families to help them get back on their feet. Folks, this is where your $22 a month is going. Right here in the corner, you're going to see where the Veterans Ranch will have a 4-stall barn and provide equine therapy services to veterans and families staying at Forward Operating Base Rush. Around the pond, there will also be a playground, a generic classroom, a gym, and a pavilion where you can just relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Behind the pond are trails. There will be a retreat center that can hold up to 24 people for a weekend event. So if you would like to bring your veteran nonprofit out to Forward Operating Base Rush, We just ask that you do not charge the folks staying here for any services that you provide. Here's another beautiful overview of what you'll see when you come in to Forward Operating Base Rush. Whether you want to ride some horses, drop a line into the pond and catch some bass and bluegill, or just relax under the pavilion and enjoy the scenery and alleviate some stress that you might be having in your life, Project Diehard and Forward Operating Base Rush are here to provide those services for you and will be here as long as you need. We thank you for your time. God bless.